All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the New England Patriots. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set. 18 Gator. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. They go.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, but it's 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Smooth. Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Mike, check.
Shoot.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Ready. They'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Check. Now. Move.
Mike's 5'9".
Hey. High 7.
Mike's 59. I got him.
Check 59. Hit it. Mike is 59.
Operating from the gun. Herbert.
Let's go. We got this.
And able to find Dorsett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
Hey, watch the ball.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Down. 10-2 soft. Protein spill.
Man, they're not ready for this.
Now Kamara. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the 1st. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's how we do, baby. Always rolling.
Come on,
and on their first drive, the offense staying out there.
Bravo.
They're going to go for it on 4th.
I'm here all day.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Not here. Mike, check.
Look at me. Zipper.
Y'all not ready.
Get it.
On 4th down, Herbert. That's to his running back, complete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Kill.
Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, 57 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Yo, go. Go.
Don't get nervous. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Pick it up, guys.
5.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Check, 59.
Hey! Ready?
From the gun, Herbert. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Here we go.
Hey.
Let's go. 59.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here we go. Set. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
Well, no takes to start you off a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very fickle man.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Let's go, D.
Yes.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert going top shelf for... Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, they're scared.
Throwing is Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They're trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Taking a shot for Samuel. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Kamara. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means 1.5 time. Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. From the gun, Herbert. That's got it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, Zoo.
59 Mike, 59 Mike. Check, 59.
On 1st down, Herbert. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. DeForest Buckner able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Mike's 50.
Looking to throw. Herbert.
You remember me?
Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Down. 60 yards.
59, Mike to 59. I got you.
5.
Back to throw. Herbert into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Go, baby. Turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball. Kill. 61. Match box.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. And now it's 3rd down and inches. He may try and run for this. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Obviously, a big play was needed. And you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Niners were able to stretch their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about.
Come on now.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
59 Mike, 59 Mike. Check, 59. Mike, watch the pass.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, the Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
You ain't doing nothing today. Undercrush.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Let him know.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Let's go.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 45. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And this will be a touchback as set sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Watch the edge.
It's a run by Coleman to start the third quarter. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From the 27, Jackson. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They will run again with Coleman. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say. And this is caught by Smith. Touchdown, 49ers. Jonnu Smith there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set, ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hold now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. at the 37-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Hey, exit.
56.
Go.
2nd and 1.
Right here.
Complete to Dorsett. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
56. Check 56.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mike's 56. Mike's
Go.
56.
Yo, cheetah. Shoot.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. And he finds Howard complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. O.J. Howard, 58 yards. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Coleman now. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Jackson. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. This is Coleman with a grab. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, 35 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
That drive, they really increased their cushion. Felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Gotta do better.
Buzz.
56.
Big Rivers.
To throw again. Herbert.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Watch the safety creep.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night, and that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, wahoo.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Go. Now.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
That's it, baby.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers, another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw again. He will find his receiver, Pettis, for a 49ers touchdown. Dante Pettis there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Bring it up.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The throw complete to Dorsett. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot.
Bravo.
That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Looking to throw. Herbert, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
It's our time.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson being chased out left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Jalen heard the intended receiver, and now it's second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Switch.
Jackson throwing again. Flush to his right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now fourth down.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down.
You think you gonna get this?
Bang, 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 bang.
They'll run it with Coleman, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down.
56.
Push him back. Push him back.
Let go.
On first down, Herbert. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
On the
New
ready.
England on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hit it.
Back to throw. Herbert. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 30. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Patriots take over.
We play to win. Let's
at their
go.
own 25-yard line.
Set, ready.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And they're able to swarm in behind the line, and his rough night continues. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Hey, Charlie.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Watch the run.
From the gun, Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Another incompletion. It's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago. Breaking
the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Here we go. Come on, room. Oh, you got deep? Double tight.
3 down.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. He can run for it, and he will. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now!
Let flow.
Ready!
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Foxborough, good night, everybody.